hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm not gonna say it's been a minute. I'm not gonna say it's been a while because yeah. We all saying that it has been a while. It's been a minute. But the struggles, it's the struggles of shooting, it's the struggles of editing, it's the struggles of camera, blah 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 blah. But basically for me, oh guys, like if there was a way, I think I wouldn't be surprised if my channel was cancelled, because the last time I posted anything was last year. Yo, it's been a while. And time flies. Because the last time I posted, anyway, it doesn't matter, the past doesn't matter, but the reason why I have not been posting, it's a number of reasons, right? One of them being I used to record a lot with my phone because I was more comfortable recording with my phone, though I had a camera, but I don't know, I guess I was more comfortable with my phone. Then I lost my phone. Then after losing my phone, everything just went down the drain. I was not feeling right to record. I couldn't come up with anything to record. I started doubting my channel. I started doubting my content. Blah, 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 right? Then sometime this year, I think from like May, I had the guts to, we're doing this, we're recording. Fine, I'd record now. I was like, okay, let me use my camera. I used the camera. Somehow I deleted the whole content. I was like, I'm not doing this again. And then I tried, but again, I tried recording again, and then it's just too much. Then the memory card, I recorded with the phone, with the camera. So when I took out the memory card to edit, I lost that phone, I lost that memory card again. So everything just... And editing with a laptop is a struggle. I don't know. I just need someone to help me because I don't even know how I'm going to do this one. But I'm going to record anyway because I miss recording and I'm bored. Because it was easier with the phone. With the phone, you download the app, because I used to edit with Filmora or iMovie. Yeah. On my phone, take the video, edit with this, and then boom, export, boom, posting. But then now, it's impossible, And, looking at other... channels or other YouTubers, their videos are bomb. I don't want a bomb video, but I want an attractive video. I can't just have a plain video. So that's my struggle right now. That okay, yes, I am recording that right now. I don't even know how I'm going to edit, but I'm just going to do it anyway because I miss it and I want to do it, right? Okay, that was just a long intro. But anyway, so today we're just gonna be chatting, me, chatter, yeah. So today, I've been thinking a lot. I do a lot of thinking because I spend a lot of time alone. So I'm always thinking, moving things, and stuff. But anyway, so I've got a lot of plans in my head. I'm executing, I am proposing, I am doing something. I'm doing something, so that should be exciting, and that should be creating content for me, and that should be making me excited again. So yeah, so today I just want to chat, just to go back to the shooting thing, and then we'll redirect as to what is it really that we're going to do with this channel. So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about, I think, my childhood / boarding school. I don't know how I want to do that, because I just thought about it. It just came now. I was like, what can I talk about? Childhood? Boarding school? I can't talk about boarding school, but I was thinking, nothing really happened interesting in boarding school. But anyway, so I am from KZN, right? In Durban, Mlazi. I did my primary school in my neighborhood, Esandagahle, from standard 1. No, I'm lying. From sub A until standard 5. Hey, yeah, sub A up to standard 5. From standard 5, my dad was like, never, I'm not keeping this child in my house. She's going to give me problems. So I'm sending her off to boarding school. I was like, bring it on, you know. Yeah, so from grade 8 till grade 12 I went to a boarding school. The experience not as hectic, because I remember when I first got there, I was told these stories that in boarding school they're gonna treat you, they're gonna do this to you, whatever. I was ready. Like, I was ready. I was like, I want to see this girl that's gonna be, you know. And that never happened, because I was a very, like, no, I was not, but again, I was not like out there, but I was just that person that you're just not gonna mess with, like, somehow. I was very strong, man. You know, I think these things that they say happen in boarding school happen to these kids or these girls or these people that are soft. I was soft, but I was a very tough cookie, you know. So I never experienced any of that. The naughtiness, not really. I wasn't naughty. I remember there were friends that were not really smoking cigarettes. They were smoking benzene. I wasn't part of that. I would sit with them, chill with them, but I don't know if I tried it. I don't remember. I'm not lying. If I tried, okay, no, but I honestly don't remember trying it. I would chill with them, and then the drinking thing I tried in high school as well. And then I was like, this is not my thing. And then I didn't drink in high school because I didn't understand alcohol, you know. And the dating as well. Did I date? Yeah, I dated maybe like 3. Let me see. But you know, the dating in high school is very funny, because for me, let me see, grade 8, nothing. Grade 9, nothing. Grade 10, started getting some boys approaching me, because I was losing weight, I think, because I was fat. I was very fat. I was huge. In high school, I used to be a size 42. I was a big girl. So I was fat and ugly, and no one wanted to approach me. So that kind of saved me, though. So anyway, yeah. Grade 8, grade 9, nothing. Grade 10, I lost weight. I started losing weight. And somehow, some boys started seeing something in me. But I gotten used to no boys. So I was still like offish to boys. So I remember in grade 10, I think in grade 10, that's when I had my first kiss. Yeah. And the guy that I kissed, it was not even a boyfriend. It was just some boy. He just said, he looked at me and said, I like your lips. I think I want to kiss them. I was like, okay, kiss them. That's how I got. That's it. And that was it. And I was like, so it's like, okay, sharp. Oh yeah. So it was a boy, and then there was a boy from grade 8. So I'm in grade 10, and then the boy from grade 8 started challenging me, bruh. Like, and he was shorter and smaller than me, but he used to challenge me. He used to give me a hard time. I used to be so scared of that boy. I don't know, like, if I think about it, I don't know why I was so scared. I would do anything he says. If he says, I want to see you after school, even though I don't want to, but I'm like, ish, he said, you know. So I don't know, he was not my boyfriend. It was just a guy that I used to chill with because he forced me to. I don't remember like loving him or whatever. I was just scared of him. But he was in grade 8. I don't know, you know. Yes, so it was him. And then there was this other boy in grade 10 that liked me. And I was like, you say you like me. What does it even mean? Okay, let's do it. Yeah, so I just don't, everything is just so vague when I think about it, because I remember being with him and then this boy from grade 8, but I was like, I'm not dating this boy from grade 8, but the boyfriend, the actual boyfriend was one from grade 10. The grade 8 boy was just like, I was just scared of him. And then in that year, I got expelled from school, from boarding school, not from school, because our school was divided into 2. There was the boarding side, and then there was a day scholar. So I was expelled from boarding house, but I was allowed to come to school. Okay, this second part may look different because I moved the camera, I was deleting and I was whatever because the card was full. So some of the thing I couldn't. Take a big deep breath. Okay, right. So I might look different now, but because I moved the camera. But anyway, so in continuation with my story, so yeah, then I was expelled from school. Story for another day. You know, I'll make it my other story time story. So I was expelled from school. So now I was then traveling from my house to the school by taxi. Luckily, my boarding school was not so far from my house. I could take one taxi. Yeah. So now I was a day scholar. So I got to experience both sides of schooling. I experienced the boarding side and the day scholar. But the day scholar thing, I think I did it for 2 years. I did it 1 year, the year I was expelled on. The following year I was allowed to go back to school inside the boarding school, but at that time my younger sister was going into high school, and she was going to a more expensive high school than me. So then my dad negotiated with me on some, listen, because it's cheaper for you to be a day scholar than to stay in the boarding school, can you continue being a day scholar, and then so that your sister can go to this expensive school? I was like, sure, Dad. So yeah, sibling sacrifices. Okay, so she went to a multiracial school. I didn't go to a multiracial school, though people, the misconception about me is that I went to a white school. I had never been to a white school, no, but again, or multiracial school. It's just that the schools that I went to was the best schools, and that English was taught at home as well. My dad was an English teacher, and he specialized in English and never wanted anyone to fail English. At home, you're not allowed to fail English or Zulu. Like, you couldn't. So my English comes from my dad, and I used to speak a lot of English with him. I'd bounce off everything that I'd see on TV or read to him, and then he'd correct me. And I used to read a lot, because when I was not at school, over the school holidays, I didn't have friends to go to, so I'd sit at home and watch TV. I'd watch TV or read newspapers with my dad, and that's the funny thing. Like, every time, my dad is a teacher, he was always writing and marking. No, he was not doing marking a lot because he was in a school principal. So, but he was always just writing and writing. So I was also just writing, even though I didn't know what I was writing, but I'd always be writing. If he was sitting on his table writing, I'd come sit with him and I'd just start writing. And also, I think that's where my love for writing came from, because I'm a writer. It's just that now with laptops and computers, you know, we get lazy. But I used to write a lot. I used to have a lot of books. Even when I used to visit my mom at my grandmother's house, I'd always go with books, not school books, but just writing. Yeah, so, and then it's TV. So for me, I'd pick characters on TV that I saw myself in, and then I'd speak like they spoke. You know, that's where I get my English from. And then people don't get it. And then now that I live in Joburg, and in Joburg I speak English 80% of the time, then I'm seen as a coconut because I can't speak their language. I do try to speak the languages because I understand, I think I can speak it, but they say I sound like I am from another country. So sometimes I choose to speak their language, sometimes I just stick to English. But I hate speaking English in townships because I just look like that girl. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, then did my grade 11, grade 12, and then from grade 11 I had a boy. I think I did have a boyfriend. No, I did have a boyfriend in grade 10, and then we broke up because now of that whole expelling thing. It was just like too much. But we remained friends with the boy, and then in grade 11 I dated this guy I really liked. He had been courting me for a long time. It's just that I never took him serious because he was like you see an F-boy now? Yeah, he was an F-boy then, so I never really took him serious. But eventually I bought into him, and then I dated him. But nigga had another girlfriend in the same class as me. How about that? How about that? You know. And then I found out about it. Did I ask him? I don't remember. All I remember is that there was a day, there's a fly that's just flying here and freaking annoying me. And when I need to finish this and go cooking, I need to cook. But I'm not cooking today. I'm just gonna throw things in the oven and yeah. Anyway, so he had a girl in my same class as me. Imagine. So this other day he called me and this girl and said, listen, I'm dating both of y'all and I love both of y'all. So get with it. And then he left. So me and this girl looked at each other like, and then we left. Because really, I had no beef with her. She didn't have no beef with me. She was a very sweet girl. I was also a very sweet girl. I'm a very sweet person. But it was just kind of awkward. I don't know, but for me, it was like, it never really bothered me that much. Until this one time, there's other girls from my class were like, girl, what are you doing? Why are you allowing this guy to treat you like this? Because yes, he's dating both of y'all, but he spends most of his time with that other girl. So what are you? You know? And I was like, well, they're like, no, Bongi, if you're desperate for a boyfriend, you will find a boyfriend. Not like this. And eventually I did dump that guy. And I still liked him, but I had to dump him because he was not about to treat me like that. So yeah, we broke up. I think I was in grade 11 or 12. I don't remember. But he was the last boy I dated. I never dated again in high school. I finished my matric a virgin. Proud. I was a virgin. When I finished my matric, I went to varsity. I went to UNISA. UNISA doesn't really count as varsity, eh? Yeah. I didn't, yeah, because, yeah, I went to UNISA then my childhood was done. It's done. Primary, high school, varsity, you're not a child anymore, you know. But I had a very intense childhood because I was raised by my dad. Can be tough. I was raised by my father with my 2 siblings, an older brother and my younger sister. I only saw my mom over the school holidays and weekends sometimes, and yeah. So you can just imagine I had a tough hand. There was tough love. There was love, but it was tough love. That's why I'm the strong girl that I am right now. You don't mess with me. You don't know me. You don't mess with me, because my dad, most of the time, he was not a softie. Everything that he taught me was to be tough, know it all, be hard-headed, be a thinker, be smart, think. You know, those are the things that he taught me. And I think I kind of like that. And him being the person that I hung out a lot with, I think I took a lot of him. I did. I did. Because I am the girl that I ain't scared of boys. I ain't scared of anyone. I speak for myself. Though I have a lot of respect. But I speak for myself because my dad told me not to let anyone undermine me. He said to me, respect a man. But don't let a man do this on your head, you know. So I'm very, 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 but again, proud of that and grateful for that. That you don't mess with me, you know. Even the boys, guys, they know. Even the guys from my hood, they knew that you don't mess with those kids. That you don't, you don't, you know. I remember, okay, I've got a lot of stories and I'm not gonna make this video long. I'll probably tell you some other time. But my childhood was tough but very happy. I was a very happy child. As big and fat as I was, I never doubted myself. I always thought I was the ish. I never did, because of how much I was loved at home, of how much I was taken care of, because my mom always made sure that I looked so good. As big as I am, she always though I used to get clothes from her section side, not from the kids side, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, that is my childhood. Very tricky, very complicated. I know we all had different childhood. Others were raised by their single mothers, others were raised by their single grandparents. I was raised by my father, and there are people that were raised by their fathers. Others don't even know their parents. Others had their parents died at a very young age. They were raised by their aunts. But that is your story. This is my story. We all have different stories, and no story is more special than the other. I can tell my story as special story, but you have your own special story. And always remember where you come from. Always remember the things that you were taught. But also your parents could have taught you things that are wrong, because now that you're an adult, now you can sit and take what they taught you and the reality, put it together. Because you can't always say, no, my dad said I must do this, so I'm gonna do this. It might not always work. And remember, times are different. Things that worked then may not work now. So and the things now, as we're parents, and then you're trying to say, no, I was raised by like this, so I must. No. It's not gonna work. Look at what's happening now. Do according to what's happening now. Yes, you can take values. The only thing you can take is values. Take those values, instill them in your kids, but you can't raise them the same. It's not.